MSB here, and today we're going to be going through Dungeon number 2, Portsmere, in Adventure Zone 2, the recent released campaign expansion for Hex. So, let's get started. Just like my other video, I am using the same Slaughtergear's deck. I haven't made any alterations because I'm still level 9, but we'll see how it modifies from here. Okay, so you approach the village of Portsmere as the late afternoon sun skips across the unruly waters of the Alchian Sea. Other than the lapping waves, all is quiet. Hello? Dungeon encounters can now be marked as a Mercenary challenge. Defeating that encounter with a Mercenary will award bonus gold and grant progress towards upgrading that Mercenary. Okay. My deck, I've used Tafford the Tireless just because it adds 2 blessings into my main deck. So I'm not super, we'll see how Tafford works out. Okay, let's get over there. Several dark figures lurch out from the surrounding buildings. The eyes of the humans have become solid purple orbs, and their blackened tongues dangle from salt-cracked mouths. A haggard bearded man steps forward from the shambling crowd. What's up? We've drowned! Well, then stop talking. Have you gone insane? Okay, mob rule. Charge 2. Human enters play. Okay. Sure. These people look normal, right? That's just the way humans look. I'm a dwarf. What am I supposed to know? Maybe all humans look like this. I mean, I'm made of stone. Purple eyes? Who cares? Okay, that's a big fat hand of resources. Negative. No thank you. Yes, okay, that's fine. Major Galloway. Hubert enters play under controller, gets must attack. Summon 2 townsfolk. Okay. Oh, must attack. That is fine. Mayor of Galloway. Okay, cool. It's going to be a couple of turns of just lowering my Slaughtergear's cost. Getting some heals. Let's see how rushy his deck is, hey? Okay. Yep. Bounce off my armor. Ding! Daring Freebirder. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, Arcane Focus. I'd probably rather change course, to be honest, on my opponent's turn. Let's go ahead and throw some blessings in. Yeah, my Tafford the Tireless deck is Mono Diamond Humans, Mono Diamond Ardent, so no big deal. 27. We'll see how well it fares, to be honest. Another Daring Freebooter. Okay. It's fine. Okay. Okay. Tons of townsfolk. Okay, that's fine. Okay, end phase. And we will change course. Let's change course. What do we got in here? Crimson Clarity? Crimson Clarity, Morphology. I think I want the Crimson Clarity Morphology. That's here 2. What is it? 5. So that's going to be 4 and then 3. Okay, I'm going to Crimson Clarity because that means I can cast a Slaughtergear's next turn. Oh, if I had a Ruby Threshold. Derp. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Okay, so let's Arcane Focus. Oh, look. Adaptable Infusion device. Okay, let's, what am I taking? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 next turn. Am I okay with taking 7 next turn? Yes, because I've got 2 Slaughtergears in hand, so I've just got to wait this out. I don't mind taking the extra damage. That is fine. What? I didn't draw one of my multitude of Ruby yet? No? Oh, okay, double defense. That's interesting. 2, 4, 5, 6. 6 after the 1 armor. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to get that talent where clerics get +1 more armor. That's going to be insane. Let's go ahead and Sapphire because it'll reduce both of those. And then let's Crimson Clarity. That makes everything dirt cheap. And then we're going to go Slaughtergears. And then do I do Guardians? Or do I do... No, I'm going to do... Yeah, I'll just Guardians. That's fine. It's fine. We'll just do lots of Slaughtergears. They have must attack, so I'm just going to block these off, and it won't be a problem. These are... yeah, when it enters play. Deploy. Good. Okay, we're going to kill one of these guys, one of these guys, one of these guys because I want the defense to... okay, Town Crier. He's going to draw 3, discard 2. That's fine. I'm going to leave these townsfolk alive, to be honest. Oh, gosh, I think this is death. I think this is death. Yeah, I'm doing like 40 damage. Yeah, easy, right? As I've mentioned before, Slaughtergears are insane. I'm using it mostly for my first playthrough just because it gives me a ton of safety. So yeah, let's knock these guys. I didn't kill any townsfolk. I don't know if that's anything. Hag sees my mind. Hag? What hag? An island of sea witches. Drown with us. Okay. Other humans you control. Okay, so now I've got to do that. Hey? So that's 5. So I'm still going to let through the mayor because there was a spoiler a long time ago on the Hex TCG website when they were talking about how dungeons work, and one of the things was making sure that that the mayor survives. So Bulge, the curse of okay, and everything it touches. Caution: the debuffs placed on your troops by Seagag's curse will last until the dungeon ends. Okay, so it's opposing troops get -1. That's fine. Since my guys ramp, does not matter. Portsmere guard. Okay, when this readies, it gets crazy. That's fine. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to block. Oops. Oh my gosh. Continue to declare defense. Oh, boy, you can tell I'm on fire today, guys. Okay, and then I'll just block one of these, so I just take a little bit of damage, but don't kill. Perfect. And then I can just give something crush. I can give one of these dudes crush. I won't need to, actually, because I'm just going to go insane. With replicating. I love the replicator. Get them on here. 16 16s? Yes, please. Thank you. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sure, 5. Okay, and that's fine. Yeah, whatever. Swing 15. Bam. Get out of here, -39. Come on. Okay, so let's see if that was a thing. Oh, good. Yeah. So if you don't kill Mayor Galloway, you get him as a mercenary. So that's a cool trick. That was just from following Hex for the last however many years. So the Hag's released her grip for now. You said something about an island of sea witches. For weeks there have been sightings of the Kraken. Okay. Why would a giant squid ally with sea hags? I love that. It is an intelligent, malevolent creature. No sea is large enough to contain its evil soul, the Kraken. And attack minions have targeted post. Okay, so the hag is the Kraken's bitch, basically. Control ever thought. Perhaps they want to destroy Portsmere. Perhaps their true scheme is far more nefarious. Feel sick. Blah, blah. You're my captive now, weak-willed fool. Let's go. He's my mercenary, and I'm just rubbing it in. You're my captive. Get with me. Shut up and get moving. I don't have any time for your petty threats of vomiting. Just do it over there, away from me. Name's Galloway. Oh, I love how friendly he is now. I'm like, you're stupid human. Come with me. You're my slave. And he's like, by the way, here's my name. I'm like, I don't care. No speeches. Yes, we can help. If you're going to be heading out to that cursed island, we can help you prepare. If you value your lives, give me something worthwhile. He's a bit of an expert. Anything else? The armory's been ransacked, but a few scattered weapons and armor. Being under the control, horrifying, like drowning in the blackest, darkest. Okay, time is short. Loot the library, 2 random actions in your deck, draw a card, or loot the armory, 4 random troops. I'm going to do the 4 random troops. Just because I have draw actions, but at the same time, you know, my deck runs well enough, so I may as well increase the troops in it. You commandeer one of the boats sitting, okay, we're going to the west. Journey west. Let's do it. Okay. Oh, dude, nearly capsizing it. It's a squall. I launch magic missile at the squall. Go. What am I fighting? Exactly. Am I drunk yet? No. Into the Storm. Go first, absolutely. So Into the Storm has a lot of health. I'll keep this hand, not because I am thrilled with it, but because it can get a turn 2 Soul Vessel out with turn 3 Slaughtergears. Oh my gosh! That champion puts each card from their hand to the deck, then draws 3 cards. Okay, cool. Wish I would have read that one! In the end, doesn't matter. Here, Ruby Resource, done. Easy. Boy, does that make the Soul Vessel good, right? Slick. That is such a good card. Oh, nice. And look, I just get to use it right now. Okay. Yep. Absolutely, I'm playing the Soul Vessel. We'll just do our fair share. And then we will Crimson Clarity. And we'll just trigger this right now. For a 5/5. Cool, and then I get Slaughtergear's next turn. It's basically like I kept my opening hand. I got a turn 2 Soul Vessel, and I get a turn 3 Slaughtergears. See? All according to plan. My deck works the way I want it to, son. What do you think? Yep, Ruby. We'll do... Since I don't need the extra shard, I'll do this for Sapphire. Just in case. I'll throw out Slaughtergear's Reaver and do 14 points of damage. Go. Oh no, 15, because Soul Vessel went up 1. So that's great. So another turn and he's dead. Yuck. Oh, and a Replicator, which will have speed. So yeah, this will be done. Like I said, deck runs like clockwork. Okay, and what is this? Put a random opposing troop on top of its controller's deck, then you transform into Eye of the Storm. Okay. And what does Eye of the Storm do? You transform into Darkening Skies. Okay. That's cool. Yo. Oh, that's cool. I don't need to do that, though. Because I would... Oh, I'll be able to do both, actually. Not that it matters. I'll just save the step and kill him here. This is death, right? 4/8. Yes. Okay. So let's go. Does he have any tricks? Deal combat damage? No. And pow, -4. So he only got to Eye of the Storm. So everything's pretty smooth sailing. What? There's a storm? No, not really. At all. What's this little spritzing? I wonder if that's the Mercenary one. I love the art. My gosh, these dungeons look beautiful. Okay, crustaceans the size of orcs rush up from the salty waters. Their pinchers, clutching tridents carved from the sharpened coal. Ah, you can't fool me. I bet they're orcs in crab costumes. You ardent. Think you're smart dressing up as crabs to fool us. I can tell you're the same size as an orc. Well, when you've got a brain made of rock, what do you expect, right? Okay, go first. Absolutely. Hard Shell Ambush. What does this do? Troops you control. If damage will be dealt to this, you lose 1 health instead. Okay, so I have to hit it like 6 times or something? Sure. This is good. 1. And I'll just throw another Sapphire on this, to be honest, so I can drop the cost of both of those. Because I'm wondering if it's a per hit or if it's like all damage just takes off 1 point of health, which I'd assume is the case. At which point it'd be great to have a Swift Striker and a normal Striker, because then you should do 2 damage. Choose up to 2 cards in your hand. Okay, they get -1. That's fine. Yeah. No Swiss Striker. Okay, so we will do another Sapphire to drop the cost of both, and I'll just plan on a change course after I feed some blessings into my deck. So change course at the end of his turn. As I mentioned, Slaughtergears aren't necessary, but they do make a lot of things easier because you are a ramping deck, a very easy to ramp deck. I will take Crimson Clarity. 1, 2. Okay, throw out the ruby. Crimson Clarity. And, see, I should have mathed a little better, I suppose. I'll just throw out the Replicator. Crackling Tide. Oh, see? Totally a part of the plan! Totally a part of the plan. See, I Crimson Clarity, so my Slaughtergear's Replicator is only a 2 cost. So when it bounced back to my hand, I could just replay it. Aww, wah wah. Oh, right, everything I ever wanted, a Comet Strike. Well, you won't be able to do that to my Slaughtergear's Guardian, yo. Cool, Dopplegadget. Okay, so I will. Sure, I'll throw out another Sapphire. Cool! There goes Ethereal Healer, which is fantastic. Throw out the Slaughtergear's Guardian, because now you can't do nothing to him. I mean, he could obviously have a creature that has greater than 4 attack, but that's not the point. Actually, kind of is. Okay, must attack. And this is... Okay, +2/+1, so that's an 8/4. 8/4 must attack. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll do 2 things here. Let's choose Ruby. We will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's gonna be 5, 5. 2, 3, 4. No, that'll be a 6, 6. I'd still let this through. So I'm going to focus on the crackback. I don't know. I'm going to play Dopplegadget, to be honest. The reason why is because no matter how much damage I do to him, he's only going to take 1 point of damage, I believe. So if that's the case, I'm just going to take this 8. That's fine. And then I'm going to set up my Dopplegadget into another Slaughtergear's. Oh, good. He's only 2/3. Excellent. Because that's the Hard Shell Infantry. What does Shell do? Prevent all damage. Okay. Oh, so it gets defense -1. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. Yes, I'll use that. Resolve. Oh, cool. That's a good one, actually, Morphology. Okay. So what we will do is we will swing with all. He'll probably block the Ethereal Healer. Oh, no, he's just going to... Oh, yeah, because it only does a -1 defense. Ooh, that's a tricky one to keep track of in your head. Okay, so no, he did take 2 damage, so it's from each damage source. That's nice. Because now what I can do is I can Morphology and pop my Soul Vessel. 7/7. Sure. Block. I don't even care about taking this 8, or 7 I should say. Hard Shell Infantry, I was just mostly concerned about this, because now what I can do, let me get to opponent's end phase, and then I will Morphology that back into his hand, because then I'll do 4 points of damage to him. Yes, I would actually. Let's turn this into another Soul Vessel. Kind of redundant. I don't need to do that just yet, because I think this is where he will be dead. This should do 4 damage. Yep, lose 4 health. Perfect. Interesting one. Shell is a neat mechanic. I don't know if you gain access to that through cards, but that could be a very interesting stall-out deck. Like maybe, you know, Control a Shell would be ridiculously good. Okay, yeah, like oh my gosh, a Diamond Sapphire would be fantastic. If lobsters have minds. I sure hope not, because that would make me feel horrible for eating at Red Lobster. Okay, so this is Briny Cavern or South Shore. Let's go to the Briny Cavern. This looks dangerous. No more rhymes, hag. Do the hags in this world just rhyme? You're supposed to eat a man of rock. Perhaps your eyes are squishy enough to eat. Yes, the eyes. Joke's on you. Like Superman, my eyes are rock too. Ha! Well, I know Superman's eyes aren't rock, but I meant, you know, they're just... Like, no one part of his body is less strong than... Anyway, you get what I mean. You get what I mean? Basically, I'm delicious, even if I'm made out of rock. Okay. Great, this looks fantastic. Let's do this 1 and then 2 into a second ruby. Ruby. And end. And if I pull another ruby, then I get turn 2 Slaughtergear's Reaver, which is great. What does this do? At the end of each opposing champion's turn, no troops with 1 or more. That champion loses. Oh, who cares? Target opposing troop gets -4. Whoa. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. -4, huh? Probably should have used the blessing first. That would have been a guarantee to... Well, let's see. If I pull up... Yep. Oh, no, that doesn't matter. I'm like, oh, yes, I messed it up. No, I didn't, actually. Okay, I got 2 turns. I can kill in 2 turns, can't I? 1, 2... So what's the play here? I think the play is I do Slaughtergear's Replicator first, because then it replicates, and then I throw out a Slaughtergear's Reaver. I think that's what I do here. I just missed out on 8 damage, but I'm thinking that this is the way to go. Because then I can duplicate and then Slaughtergear's Reaver. Okay. We'll see. So it's 8 for a +10. I think, no, that's the right way. That's the right way to play it. Let's Blessing first, this time. Okay, Ruby Shard. Good. Okay. Doesn't really change much. Throwing the Ruby Shard instead. But now this is going to do 10 damage. 10, 20, 36. This is dead. Unless he has something. He does have something! Fish hands. It gets -1 +2. Okay. 14. That's still dead, right? 10, 20, 34. Yes. See? Everyone's looking at it like, oh! MSB, you made it look so easy by using OP deck. Well, you know... There are advantages, I guess, of playing the game since the beginning. Okay, that dissolves into a puddle of seawater and kelp. I'm melting! What do these hags want? Ooh, this looks like treasure. That's treasury. Let's do that. Oh, hey, here's a... So until recently, this chamber was underwater decades ago. You find a couple of slime-covered coins that floated the sea floor long ago. Ooh, treasure! 2 random cards in your deck will get cost -1 each game for the rest of the dungeon. Neat! Oh, look! Gold! Thank you. Okay, so this is... This appears to be the Mercenary. Okay. I'll not be tempted by you, Siren. I have a heart made of stone. Okay. Target opposing troop gets must attack. At the end of your turn, if this is exhausted, each opposing champion draws a card. At the start of your turn, if you have 20 or more cards in hand, you win the game. I think it said that you have to win this with your Mercenary, if I'm not mistaken. 20 or more cards. Going second, never fun. Taffer the Tireless. Oh gosh, replace this hand. Get it out of here. Did you see how many? Did you? Oh, that's awesome, dude. Ardent Recruiter, 3 townsfolk. Let's do this. And a William Rowan. This is going to be great. Okay, when a troop becomes stunned, it immediately becomes exhausted. That's fine. Okay, what is this? 20 more cards. You have no maximum hand size. Target troop. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We're gonna rock the house. We are going to rock this house. You ready? Okay, so first is gonna be Ardent Recruiter. And then it'll be Gust Mage. And then next turn it'll be Wise Magistrate and William Rowan. And then I will just stomp the Siren. I will stomp her. Stompy stomp with William Rowan and the Wise Magistrate. Wise Magistrate is an excellent card, by the way. When opposing champion plays a non-resource card, each card in that champion's hand gets cost +2. That's great. What a great way to just... Okay, that's fine. And it's stunned. Oh my gosh! Look at you. Look at you! It's fine, he's stunned. Oh, okay, that's fine. My gosh, is that all? Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. What's my charge power? Summon a random troop with cost equal to the number of constants you control. Sure. Attack. I hope he doesn't play another Mesmeric Chant. That would be horrible. That would be awful. Okay, 8/8. Let's deal damage. Void a random card from opposing champion's deck for each damage that will be dealt. Refer 8 random cards from the opposing void. Put them into their champion's decks. Whoa. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm gonna solitary exile this thing. That's for sure. That's for darn sure. Gahiuk. Okay, this is a constant, so it works well with Tafford. So I'm going to... Gimme you. Give me your tentacles, please. Summon a troop. Sweltering zombie. Sure. Hey, that deals damage. 1, 2, 3. Pow. Yeah, sweltering zombie on my side now. Not another Mesmeric Chant. Oh, seriously? Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. This is an annoying deck. Okay. That's super annoying. Okay, well that's cool, at least. I can summon a William Rowan to get rid of this William Rowan. And then I can Valor... Do I Valor the Ardent Recruiter and then just attack with Townsfolk and let my Townsfolk die? Seems legit, right? Yep. Continue to combat. Attack, 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 attack. And do I attack the Sweltering Zombie? No, I do not. And I don't attack the Valiant Escort. So he's going to block one of my guys. It's fine. This would deal damage to an opposing champion. Void a random card for each damage that would be dealt. Is this unique? No, it's not. Gosh, does he get another one? Does he get one every turn? That'd be insane. I hope not. Okay, what am I blocking with here? Gust Mage. Here. Oh, probably shouldn't have. That's fine. Flock of Seagulls. Okay. So we've got Flock of Seagulls, but we've got William Rowan going to town. Is there anything else I want to do here? No, I think I just want to swing with this, and then leave a townsfolk. If this would deal void or random. Okay, so it doesn't even matter. He's just gonna keep getting cards out. Oh snap, son! What you gonna do? Give me Swift Strike and double damage, please. Pow! And sure. That's cool. Yep. Well, it's not going to win the game, theoretically. Okay, there goes that. I don't quite understand that mechanic. It seems... Okay. Yep. And then the next card... See, oh, it's such a good way to limit things. Seriously. It's so good, Wise Magistrate. Yeah, now I got Rowan. I don't think he could do anything against this. I think this is going to be death. Oh, look, another Rowan! Let's go! Get multiple Rowans out. No, I'm not. I think this is just the end. How did I get +1/+1? Is that some kind of text? Oh, yeah, if you control... Okay, then troops you control get +1/+1. Cool. Yep, that's fine. Obviously, can't protect enough of that damage. Get it out of here. Excellent. So there's my Mercenary, Tavern the Tireless. Mostly chosen for his passive, just to give my dwarf deck 2 more. Challenge complete! Excellent. So that means, I think that's one of the 2 he needs. I think you need 2 marks. You cover your ears as the siren screeches. She slithers into the brine and vanishes. GTFO. Should I do South Shore? Nah. I don't... Well, fine. Now you're making me... Now you make me worried that I'm missing something. The silent is giving me a claw deal. Boo. Spoo hiss. Like I said, he'll be dead after he takes his next turn, because he'll draw cards. He'll draw too many cards for his deck. Oh my gosh. Man, am I glad to see that, the end of that. Ugh. Blah. That'd be a terrible deck to face. I mean, because yeah, even direct damage decks wouldn't work all that well. Okay. The beach surrounding you is saturated by chunks of lobster meat. The west end of the shore is blocked off by rocky spikes. You spot a cave entrance against the curving cliff face to the north. Let's try climbing the rocks to the west. The edge of the spires are jagged and covered in slippery algae. It's impossible to get any drip. Even if you could, one slip would send you tumbling down towards a certain death. Enter the cave to the north. Okay. It's the only way from here. So you're like, do you want to go left or straight? Left, please. No. Actually, you kind of go that way. Oh, sorry. Dozen human corpses have been impaled on the narrow stalagmites and stalactites that jut from the edges of the cavern. Captured by the sea hags. Yep. Impaled humans have all been decapitated. My gosh. Like, hopefully they decapitated them first and then impaled them. Wildly twisted. Okay. Ooh. Palace of the Hag Queen. Okay. Approach, Sandwalker. The frail minds of all your kind shall be mine to feed upon. Kneel before your queen, dwarf, and I shall consider making one of my favored thralls. Why have you allied with the Kraken? Ally? Are all Sandwalkers as stupid as you? You're too doomed to make a good thrall. I'll just kill you. Okay. Gain control of all opposing troops with attack 0 or less, then revert those troops. At the start of your turn, create a Hag's Queen's Curse. This enters your hand or crypt. Put the top card of your deck into that zone. Void this. A random troop you control with the highest cost gets -1. If you control no troops, this deals 3 damage to you. Oh, it's a Bane. So this goes into my... A random troop you control with the highest cost gets -1. Okay. Start of your turn. Oh my gosh. So basically she keeps adding Banes into your deck, which reduce the attack power of your troops until finally she can wipe them all, until she can take control of all of them, and then... Okay, so I need speed. I need to mulligan for a speedy deck. Because that's at 10. Go first, absolutely. Give me some good cards. Adaptable Infusion. Well, double Crimson Clarity. Get that out of here. No, that is not good enough. Okay, that's okay. I can definitely do turn 1's Sapphire, Arcane Focus into turn 2. Okay, yep, change course. I will save my Forge of Caddoc just in case I get something like an Adaptable Infusion device, because I might prefer to do the Adaptable Infusion device, so I've got a Hex Geode for acceleration. So let's see. Start your turn, create a Hex Queen curse for each opposing champion, put them into your decks. Okay, so it's just 1 every turn. Great, Ethereal Healer. Okay, so now I will Forge of Caddoc. Take out the Hex Geode, and this allows me to play a turn 2 Soul Vessel on the Hag's side. Okay. Sure. Okay, so this is vary the top 3 cards of each champion's deck. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Okay? I think that was just good. Resources? Good. So now we will Healing Vessel. 5/5 on the board. What do we got here? Okay. 4. Well, I can Slaughtergears. Oh, good. Okay, and I can Slaughtergears Replicator, which is great. And swing. And looks like I'm doing 6. And I gotta change course to hopefully grab another Replicator or a Reaver and start going to town. Let's see. What has it got? That's fine. Giant Corpse Fly. That is okay. Solve. Take that out of here. Didn't need it anyway. Totally fine. Yes, absolutely. Replicate the Replicator. Okay. Let's change course. Hag Queen Curse? No. But that's going to, when the center of your hand, equip with the top card of your deck into that zone. Okay, so I'm going to take this, and it's going to hit my, yep, hit that. Okay, so now Well of Innovation for Ruby. Nope, Ruby. Okay, and then I will Adaptatron, because why not? I should be able to start getting some good damage out of that. Pow! Yeah, so next turn I should be able to... I could have put speed on this, but I'm paranoid by nature. I don't know what he's going to do. Hack Sorceress. Deploy. Target troop gets -4 until the sleeves play at the start of your turn. This deals 2 damage to each opposing champion who controls no troops. Okay. I'm guessing Soul Vessel? No, Ethereal Healer. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Yeah, do your 2 damage to me. Totally okay. Replicate the Replicator. ×2. Let's do it. Okay, so unless this is a Reaver... No, Ethereal Healer. Okay, so now what we're going to do is 1, 2, 3. And Forge of Caddoc. I think this is win? Yeah, 13. Yep, this is win. Yeah, Adaptatron, man. While you only have 2 Replicators, Adaptatron with Helm is absolutely the way to go. Perfect. A lot easier than that lobster, Jesus. Okay. Hell Frenzy. Disbelief, the Queen of the Sea Hag falls face first on the stone floor, her ink-stained tentacle crown bouncing free of her head. The walls of the cavern begin to shake violently. Pebbles bounce off. Is the island breaking apart? Well... Dark Chamber. Let's go into the Dark Chamber, right? The remnants of a long-forgotten shipwreck have settled into the silt. Let's search it. I mean, everything's falling apart around me, but who cares? It's fine. You uncover a small relic buried in the wreckage. You begin the game with +1 charge for the remainder of the dungeon. See? Plenty of time. It's the age-old video game adage. If there's not a timer on the screen, it means even if the game tries to make you think that you need to go super fast, just don't worry about it. It's okay. Games will tell you when you have a time limit to complete something. Ahoy! Hold your course for a wee moment and listen to the sad tale of an old sea dog. Sure. Name's Bellamy, Captain Bellamy. I was the skipper, and now I'm dead. All that sailing know-how torrent enough to escape the wrath of the Kraken, though, so why aren't you dead? And so you're forced to haunt this beach? Force? Bah! No. I'm here because of the spirit. Suppose I accept that, but Spirit of the Sea, she thinks she's still seaworthy. Okay, so a stubborn ship. The ship's alive? Toss yourself into the maw of the Kraken, that's your business, landlubber. I can't stop you. Could you visit the spirit? She's just up the beach there to the west. I'll see what I can do, Captain. Yeah, why not? It's not like I've got anything else to do. You know, this whole place crumbling down. It's fine. The sky turns black as the Spirit of the Sea surges up from the water. The wind whips up into a typhoon, blinding you with a mixture of frozen sleet and salt water. Summon a Typhoon Galleon. What were those guys? +1/+1. That's fine. Totally fine. Whew. Man, I can't believe how long that hard shell was. That was horrible. I'll have to put a timestamp below. Be like, just so you know, the hard shell was terrible. Just skip it, please. Okay, that's legit. I will take it. Forge of Caddoc. If I can find another artifact, of course. I mean, right now it's just sort of looking like it's going to be Ruby Ruby. Yep. Attack. Do some damage. How many is it? 5 to summon a Typhoon Galleon. Okay. Because I'm not going to ditch my Slaughtergear back in for it. 1, 2. What I may do next turn is Well of Innovation. I probably should have... okay. So it's a milling deck? That's legit. That is legit. I probably should have played Sapphire first. But I guess this... going Ruby first was in case I draw another artifact. And this can't be targeted, so I can't use Forge and target the Sapphire. But ooh, see? It's all a part of my secret plan. All a part of the plan, sir. It's called statistics, man. I am statistically drawn to something. It's a statistical likelihood that I would have drawn another artifact, so that way I could have played Slaughtergear's Reaver when I did, as opposed to playing Innovation for Sapphire and then Arcane Focus on my first turn. Hey, Dementia Daisies. Okay. So he's super tricky. When you gain a charge by the top 2. Okay, that's fine. So now I can play this for a Sapphire. I can throw some Blessings in my deck. And then I can Arcane Focus. I'll take a Shard. And a change course, absolutely. Because now, nothing is going to cost 0 other than like a Spectral Acorn or a Blessing, and I don't care about that. So I will change course on my opponent's end step. Okay, Dementia Daisies. He's almost got a Typhoon Galleon. What do we got in here? Ugh, there's one of my replicators. That's annoying. Okay, and Forge for a change course. Adaptron's okay. I will take that. Okay, and now we are going to play the Sapphire, play the Adaptron, play +1 on that. Get the 1 and put Swift Strike to do 16 points of damage to this fool. And then next turn I can do Crush. If he doesn't deal with the Slaughtergear's Reaver, he's dead next turn. Which is not bad. Twisted Fate. Okay, Spirit of the Sea. That was a missequence. Which is fine. I don't mind it when the AI missequences. Okay. What's more important? More important is pushing through the damage, unless, of course, something... Okay, no. It's more important to push through the damage. And Crush. And I think that's it. Unless he's got something. Yep, good. Perfect. Perfect. I'm trying to think of what you'd need for this dungeon. What type of deck? My Cleric deck probably wouldn't be bad. Anything with enough ramp, so like a mono Wild or my mono Diamond Cleric. That seems like pretty necessary. Time to join the spirit of the deep where I belong. If you intend to still go after the Kraken, I'm sure I'll see you there soon. Okay, yes I must. Tell you about some treasure. You'll likely want to survive the Kraken, but if you do, find an old abandoned lighthouse to the south of here. You can't get to it by land. You can only get to it by ship. Okay, farewell, Captain. So if I defeat the Kraken, Lair of the Kraken. Okay, so if I defeat the Kraken, then I can get a treasure. Okay, fully intent on your annihilation. Put a tentacle from your void into play, then deal damage to target opposing champion or troop equal to the number of tentacles you control. Wow, okay. At the start of your turn, put a tentacle. At the end of each turn, if you have 8 or more tentacles in your crypt, you lose the game. Before the start of the game, create 8 grasping tentacles and put them into your void. Put a tentacle from your void. Okay, so that's at 8. Put a tentacle from your void. Okay. So you'd have to... So we either have to race him, or we have to kill his tentacles. Oh, what a neat looking board! Oh my god, 88 health. Oh good, okay. Go first. Yes, please, thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it's got a replicator in it, and it's playable. Can't really mess with that. Go to combat. Let's attack. Hopefully I just get my second ethereal healer out from this attack. That'd be great. Yes! Called it! Perfect. That's a great start. That is a great start. Okay. Nothing at 1. We're already jumping in with some ethereal healers. Okay, so now, do I want to play a Adaptatron? I don't think so. I think what I want to do, I'll lay this out for a Sapphire, just so I can Arcane Focus first, and see what it pulls. A Morphology. Yes, I would feel foolish if I didn't take this. So now let's go ahead and throw this down as another Sapphire. Okay. And now if he plays a troop, I will be able to Morphology it to start drawing more cards and try and get some ramp. My hope is that I draw a Sapphire resource next turn, because then I get a Replicator out and we can start really moving. Okay. At 2. Thunderbird will absolutely Morphology this. Yep. Let's Morphology it, and we can start gaining cards. Let's draw a card for that. Good. Perfect. Draw a card for that. Here we go. Okay. So, Sapphire. And I'll do another Sapphire, because this will reduce the cost of both my cards. And it's basically like putting a down deposit on a Slaughtergear's Replicator. Okay, and let's do some blessings. And 4 more. And then next turn, we can have, we can do the Replicator, we can throw out the Slaughtergear's Guardian, and we can really start going to town. Okay, at 3, he is Tentacles Grasp. Put a random tentacle from your void into play. Oh my gosh. Okay, so they go out and in. Ooh. That's really good. Okay. Accept. Resolve. What do we got? Dopplegadget. Well, I'd love to play a Slaughtergear's Reaver, but I can't. So do I Dopplegadget. I Dopplegadget here. And I don't care if one of my ethereal healers gets killed. It probably won't. He'll probably block this Replicator. He's like, I'll take 9 points of damage. That's fine. I'm like, okay. It's fine by me too. Okay. Oh, because it was put into play. Oh no, that's if it would deal damage. Okay, so here's where he's gonna nab 8 of my cards. But I think I'm okay with it. All I really need is another resource. Okay, Piranha Swarm. When this deals damage, sacrifice it. Then summon 4 Ravenous Piranhas. That's fine. Ooh. Yep. Yep. And now we will absolutely Slaughtergear's Reaver. Resolve. If I drew like a Hex Geode right now, that'd be fantastic. Okay. Well, could be worse. Okay, so now at 4 we will absolutely Slaughtergears. Because now we are dangerous. Now we're doing some damage. And he plugs the Ethereal Healer. I'm like, yeah, that's totally fine, man. Well, pow! That's fine. That is fine. Please go right ahead. That's weird. Okay. 5. Okay. Yep, it's all got must attack. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no. Let's just go ahead and block one of these. Right? Yeah. Probably should have blocked with my Dopplegadget version. No, it's fine. It's fine. Give me those 8 cards back. Oh, and yesterday. You know what? I'm okay with that because I think I still win. Pretty sure I still win because then I drop this. Yeah, I win. That's the other part of why Slaughtergear's Replicators are amazing. Because they reduce in cost every time you gain Threshold. Ha ha ha. So really, the only deck it's bad against was a deck just like the just like that one that I played, the hard shell. Man, that was rough. That was rough. Perfect. Pow! Get him out of here. Kraken. Okay. And I get a Kraken's Cove pack. Young Seer, Dark Echoes. Target action in an opposing crypt for free. Interesting. Seafaring Gloves. Okay. And Eye the Black Crucible. When this deals damage to champion, put a random mark from a crypt in your hand. That's neat. This can't be blocked by truth. Oh, dude, that's sweet. Okay. Nice. Kraken unleashes a hideous roar that causes the sand of your feet to collapse, knocking you to the ground. The Leviathan sinks below the water, using its remaining tentacles to push its way down into the inky depths. You desperately cling to a large chunk of shipwreck nearby as you kick away from the swirling whirlpool. You point yourself towards what you hope is east and start swimming. Maybe you can make it back to Portsmere before you drown. It's comforting way to end. The whole island sinks, and golly gee, hopefully you're okay. We'll see, I guess. Excellent. Well, level 10 means I've got new deck options to investigate, more talents. The next tier of talents is now unlocked, so I'll have to look through those. So can't wait to do some modifications on my champion. AZ2 has been fantastic so far. Super psyched. I think there's at least one more dungeon, if I'm not mistaken, and we've got a ton of nodes, and then I can start hitting up the guides, playing some budget decks, working on my cleric deck. This is going to be a lot of fun. Can't wait to keep on doing more into AZ2. So if there's any type of content that you want to see, other playthroughs, guides of a specific kind, decks of certain shards, let me know in the comment section below. So thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, please take the time to subscribe. And as always, I'm MSB, wishing you good games and good times.